Hey Clashers, that's right, the update is around the corner and we should have already the next update really soon. In today's video, we're going to discuss everything which we know so far and what you might have missed and how we actually came to this conclusion. But starting things first, if you're buying anything from the shop, for example the new scenery, any offers whatsoever, make sure to use the creator code, it's supporting us quite a lot. And if you like videos like these, make sure to use code, it's really appreciate that. But now let's get into the interesting things. First of all, let's talk about the structure of how many updates we have every single year and how many more information we can get from that, because I feel like that's something which a lot of people are forgetting about. And that's, there are actual humans behind the game which need to develop everything, which need to put work into all of this to make this somehow work. So first information which we have, like always, is that there's updates every single year. Overall, it's 4 updates every single year, which we had like the last couple of years. The first update, most of the time, is around, early April. This time around, though, this year it was way later, which makes this video kind of confusing, because I'm already telling you guys in the next month roundabout, we're going to have probably already sneak peek starting for the next update. So why is that happening? What happened this year which changed everything pretty much? Well, first of all, the first big update had quite some delays with the bugs which had to be fixed, as Supercell mentioned on their social media channel, and this took apparently some time. So why exactly do we have the next update already so soon? Well, there's a couple of holidays obviously over the year, and there's one summer holiday which is always coming up during July for Supercell. So this holiday most of the time is not getting moved too much. So we know already in July there can't be any updates. Kind of the same story as, for example, for Christmas. During Christmas, no one is working. That's the same thing for the majority of Supercell, obviously. So knowing that, we know already that the next update has to come before July, because, that's the common rhythm of their updates. Because if you take a look at the last couple of years, we had the last update in 2021 actually, sorry, on the 12th June in 2021. So then, for example, in 2022, we had the update on the 22nd June overall, and then in 2019 we had the update on the 18th June. So you can see already a pattern over there. Mid-June is typically an update. So why is that the case? Well, the case for this is why it's kind of start of the second half of June is because, as we have seen with this update, there is always some bugs slipping through. That's completely normal in game developing, and those bugs need to be fixed. This is the exact same reason why there is no updates on Friday, for example, because on the weekend no one is working probably, because it is weekend, and this means there can't be bug fixes, whatever. And if there's a bug fix, it needs to get fixed right away. Otherwise, the players over the weekend, with the majority of players are playing a lot because, well, it is weekend, so people have time. So that's kind of the thing. So that's why most of the time the updates are either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Wednesday being kind of the latest day most of the time during the week, because then Supercell still has time to fix bugs. So that's as well the reason why there's no updates, for example, on the weekends. So overall, we know already, okay, the next update is going to happen really soon. So with that knowing, what could possibly be in the next update? Because what should be in the next update? That's the big question. And if we go back in time actually and go back to my prediction video, which I set up in the early stages of this year, I said the first update is going to be the big new feature, which Darian teased kind of over already quite some time. Back then, I had no clue what exactly is going to happen, so I was able to just purely speculate, which is, again, the same thing with the next update, so I can just speculate again. And to be honest, so far, I was 1 out of 1. So I called the new feature, and it was the new feature. To be honest, that wasn't the hardest call overall, but hey, I was right either way. So now the question is, well, will I change my vote on the second? No, not really. I will stick with all of what I said in the beginning of the year. The second update, which means the summer update, is going to be something small, something quality of life improvement, centralized, like some bug fixes, some maybe things which are improving our quality of playing the game. Then I think it's October where the next update is going to happen. After that, it's going to maybe some smaller things, and then back in the year, like December or something, we're going to have the new town level with channel 15. That's like still what I think with how quickly and everything is working at the moment. Let's see if that's going to be true, but what can we expect now in the next update? As I said, quality of life improvements, I think that's going to be the big deal of the next update. And because I would just like to see certain things, I think I would like to hear from you guys as well. What would you like to see in the next update? But remember, you cannot just say, oh, I would like to have 10 new level for the cannons, 10 new level for the... No, that's not how it works. We want to hear quality of life improvements. So things, because there's still 1 month to the next update, if it's maybe a small, cool improvement which could be changed, which is making the life of thousands clashers way easier, way more enjoyable, well, maybe it's still making it into the game. Who knows? Let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see. And just to give you a brief example of what I'm looking for is, here is my wish list. So what I would like to see actually is, I would like to see the trader getting a little bit of a rework. And that's for the raid medals. The raid medals are great, and I think the amount of raid medals which you're getting throughout the raid weekend is totally fine. I saw a couple of other YouTubers who said like they would like to have that increase and everything. But to be honest, I have seen the numbers of what maxed out or even close to maxed out clan capitals you can get. And I don't think there's any reason to increase the rewards. I just think there should be better rewards, like being able to buy bitter potions, being able to buy books. That would be kind of cool, right? That could be expensive. That is no problem in my opinion. But there should be something more than just buying gold or buying training potions. That's at least in my opinion. How do you like that? I think that would be pretty cool. Because I already said I completely agree, or like I'm fine with the amount of rewards which we're getting at the moment. I'm a player at the end of the day as well. Like for me, more is always good, right? Like if we get more rewards, I'm totally fine with that as well. But I can fully understand why we do not get more rewards at the moment. So that is fine, as I said. But I would like to see a different, portion in between of offense and defense. I would like to see that defense is more important. So what does this mean? I would like to see that they're removing a couple of the bonus rewards of offense and putting that into the defensive rewards to make sure that base building is a really cool side effect where you can get really highly rewarded for building good bases or even copying good bases, to be honest, or whatever. That would be super cool in my opinion. I would love to see that. So those would be my 2 quality of life improvements when it's coming down to, well, the overall client capital, right? But there's one more thing on my bucket list, and I mean, I'm having this pretty much in every single update video which I'm talking about, and that is the super troops, guys. I'm so freaking annoyed. They already improved that with making the length of for how long those super troops are staying active from 7 to 3 days. That was already improvement. But I would love to see the change that there is just this cancel button, okay? So for example, if you activated the super troop to try it out. To try it out, not only in friendly challenges, but in Clan War, in Clan War League, during Legends, I don't know, wherever, I don't care. There should be the possibility of changing your mind. Yes, you should get punished in some way because you did a wrong decision. Like, that was your fault, you activated the wrong super troop. So that's totally fine to get punished, which means the resources are gone. So you have the option of canceling the super troop, which you just activated. The resources are gone, but you can activate the next super troop right away. Obviously, the 2 super troops for every single army stays. Like, there's no change in that. It's going to just be the same. There's nothing changed in there. It's only that you can cancel the super troops to make sure that you can flexible change your army. And if you have done a mistake, and if you have chosen the wrong super troop, if you have tried it out and it did not work for you, then you should be allowed to change it. At least that's how I feel about it. But that would be my small quality of life list, what I would like to see. Overall, for the rest of the year, what do I like to see? Well, obviously, channel 15 would be awesome. And I really hope that Supercell is following up with a cool new feature for the client capital really quickly. We have seen that now with Builder Base, what happens to a game mode when you're just adding new town halls, like Builder Halls back then, a new building level. Even though people like to see that, But in the long term, in the long run, that's not healthy for a game mode. You need to have in some way like a mode, a game mode. Like, I don't know, it could be a competitive mode, but I'm totally fine with whatever. But just something what you can play, what you can grind. And I'm not talking about the right weekends. That's not really a game mode in my opinion. That's just farming, right? Like that's like multiplayer attacks in the home village. I'm talking about like a game mode where you can have, I don't know, like matches versus others, things like that. That would be really cool. So far, I really like the Clan Capital. I think it's a really cool game mode / village. It's a lot of fun. But there's this game mode, this mode versus others. This is kind of missing in my opinion. But as I said, that's just my perspective. Now I want to ask you as well, let me know those two things in the comments. What would be a small quality of life improvement for the next update you guys would like to see? And the second question would be, what would you like to see for the rest of the year? Is it Town of 15 as well? Do you have something other in mind? That would be pretty cool to hear. For me, as I said, it's Town of 15. And obviously, I would like to see a new mode, a new, I don't know, competitive, whatever mode to be honest, which you can play in the Clan Capital. That would be my 2 points on that list. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, see ya and bye bye.